Welcome to today's video, and I'm going to be covering 3 reasons why you're probably not making as much money as you'd like to, or making any money at all as an appointment setter, right? Let's get straight into it. Number one, discipline. You're not disciplined enough, bro. Okay. And let me walk you through it. If you're not sending upwards of 50 messages a day to either get your first client or to book appointments for your current client, like you've got an offer and you're not sending upwards of 50 messages to book calls for your client, you're not doing enough. Okay. A lot of appointment setting is really mundane, boring work. It's really monotonous. Okay. But it works. Doing the boring stuff is what's going to get you paid. So if you want to see results as an appointment setter, if you want to start making money, you have to get comfortable with doing the boring stuff. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be exciting, but it's what's going to get you paid, and it's what's going to advance you in your journey as a setting and make sure you start having those 5 to 3K months. Okay. If you don't have the discipline to send out tons of messages a day, so you haven't even got a client yet, if you don't have the discipline to send out tons of messages a day, hundreds of messages a week to get that first client, but 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have the discipline to send out messages once you have that client. Okay. Once you've actually been able to sign a client, if you haven't had the discipline to get a client for yourself, you're not going to have the discipline to book appointments for your client. Okay. And that's not good. Okay. That's something you need to work on. Keep your head down daily and do the boring work. Send as much messages as physically possible, as much messages as Instagram allows you to send daily, as this is what's going to get you paid, boys. This is what's going to put the money in your pocket and make sure you're progressing. Okay. Keep your head down, do the boring work. As a young, ambitious man, put one foot forward and put the inputs in every single day. That is literally just the recipe, everything you need. That is the source right there to make sure you get paid and start making money as an appointment setter. Action steps on this point. Send no less than 50 messages a day on a weekday, both to either get a client or to outreach for your client. Okay. So no less than 50 messages a day. Watching this video right now. If you're watching this video right now, send 50 messages a day. Okay. Send 50 messages a day and put it in the comments if you've been able to do that. Constantly improve your messaging and see what works best. Split test your messaging, see what gets the most replies, see what books the most appointments, and yeah, move on from there, boys. So that's point number one, why you're not making as much money as you should as an appointment setter. Number two, tracking. Another huge reason why you're not seeing consistent months of a good sort of flow of income from appointment setting is that you're not tracking your outreach. Okay, you're not tracking your leads. As I've covered before, if you want to be a successful appointment setter, you need an effective CRM. You need effective CRM systems in place that allow you to not only track your leads, but also and remember who to follow up. But it also allows you to see if you're doing your job as a setter effectively and to the sort of best ability that you can. Okay. With a good CRM, with an effective CRM, you can track your reply rate, you can track your booking rate, your calls converted rate, you can split test your messages, like I said. These are all things that are going to turn you into a killer appointment setter and make sure that you start making the money that you need to make to become that guy, okay, to become that appointment setter. So the action steps of this is I want you to make sure that you get a CRM after this video. If you don't have one, DM me. I'll send you the link to one and fill the CRM out daily. Okay, those are your action steps. Get a CRM. If you have a CRM, make sure you fill it out daily and make sure that you're checking in, you're logging into that every morning or every evening to make sure that it's up to date. Okay, that's number two. Track. That's a second reason. Reason number three, and the final reason on why you're not making money as an appointment setter yet. You haven't received the right sort of training / information. There are a lot of new setters in the market right now who are jumping into the space with no training, okay? No idea of what to do, no idea of how to actually book appointments, no sort of sales skill or experience. They're just spamming cold outbound messages to business owners, trying and begging to get on and start working for them as an appointment setter, okay? I respect the hustle, bro, but that is not going to get you very far. Like, if you're watching this video right now and you haven't really, you just saw appointment setting as some next get rich quick scheme of, oh, how I'm going to start making money online. If you don't put the work in, if you don't get trained properly, if you don't do the research, it's going to be very easy for you to get flushed out of the market, okay? Because you're against killers, you're against killer appointment setters who have trained, they've received set of training, they're investing into themselves, they're investing into their growth, and they're making money, okay? That is your competition. So if you're not equipped to go to war against those type of guys, is it's not really gonna it's not gonna be the best situation for you, is it? This means, okay, you need to ensure that you're working on your sales skills and seeking the correct advice to ensure you're successful in your appointment setting journey. Books I recommend to help you do this are, it's one book, The New Model of Selling. Okay, that is a gold mine for new appointment setters in the market. I spoke about this in previous countless videos. Once you get this book, once you tap into this book, your sales skills are gonna enter a new dimension. Okay, I promise you, get that book. An action step, get that book. Okay, and I'm gonna go into the action steps now. Seek setting training, seek appointment setting training, whether that's free value or actually finding a mentor to work with them. Okay. I highly recommend, I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't seek training, if I didn't get a mentor. Okay. Getting a mentor to speak to, have frequent calls with, and just soak up knowledge is what's going to take you to that next step as an appointment setter. Okay. And there's tons of great appointment setting mentors in the market right now. Who knows? I might be one in the future, but there's tons of great people, like people that come to name me Lowry. Okay, he's got a sick appointment setting business right now. Matt Jacobs, I think it's called Oracle Mentoring. Don't quote me on that, but people like that, Temi Lowry and Matt Jacobs, okay, these are two killers, two guys in the space that if you want to become a successful appointment setter, reach out to them, bro, because they're going to help you, and that's what's going to further your progress as an appointment setter and be the stepping stone that you need to become a successful appointment setter. Okay, so go and reach out to them. Anyway, boys, I hope you find that video useful, and I'll catch you in the next one.